Let's see. It seems like a art hub. We don't know much about it. Let's check out the pictures. This seems like pictures from the earlier art Basels, the earlier editions, Ramada. I'm guessing they have been happening in Miami, where there are a lot of people who appreciate art. Okay, okay. Good start. We got some beautiful pictures over here. Perfect. Okay. One of the world's most prestigious and influential international art fairs showcasing 20th and 21st century art. Founded in 1970. Wow. So it's been 50 years, more than 50 years now, by Ernest Beller, Trudel Bruckner, and Balls Hilt. This annual event has grown to become a cornerstone of the global art market. Cornerstone of the global art market. Beautiful. Next art Basel in Basel, Switzerland is scheduled. Okay, so it's not just Miami. Scheduled for June 1920 to 2025, this 4-day event will feature over 250 leading galleries from around the world, works from more than 4,000 artists, a diverse range of art forms and mediums. The fair takes place at Mess Basel and extends to various locations throughout the city, offering a comprehensive art week experience. Works from more works from more than 4,000 artists, a diverse range of art forms and mediums, 250 leading galleries from around the world. Hmm. So it can only happen in cities where they already have a bunch of art galleries, and then a bunch of artists from the 20th and 21st century, their art is showcased over here. Next one is happening in Switzerland. I thought these were all happening only in Miami. 250 leading galleries from around the world. Structure and access. 4 days of invitation only preview events, including a VIP opening day. 2 days of public access. Wow. 4 days of invitation only preview events. Whoa. Event is expected to attract over 93,000 visitors, including European, American, and Asian collectors, artists, gallerists, and museum directors and art enthusiasts. Collectors, artists, gallerists, museum directors, and art enthusiasts. Global presence. So Miami Beach, Hong Kong, Paris. Okay. Miami Beach since 2002, Hong Kong since 2013, and Paris added in 2000 in 2022. Perfect. Yeah, how can Paris not be here? I'm surprised how is Florence not here? Maybe Florence is more about the medieval art and Art Basel is about the modern art. That might be the reason. But it might also be really cool to see the contrast. But anyways, remains the original and most significant location. Art Basel has expanded to include annual events in Miami, Hong Kong, Paris. Okay, so where is Basel? Oh, okay, so Basel is a city in Switzerland. Basel is a city in Switzerland, and Art Basel has just become the name. Okay, okay, okay. Art slash Basel. So just showcasing art in Basel, Switzerland. And now it has come to Miami, Hong Kong, and Paris. Often referred to as the Olympics of the art world, its importance stems from providing a platform for galleries to showcase and sell art, facilitating networking and collaboration within the art community, setting trends and influencing the global art market. Providing a platform for galleries to showcase and sell art. Providing a platform for galleries to showcase and sell art. Book accommodation early in Basel becomes limited during the event. Review the scheduled plan to visit multiple locations, supporting events such as live performance, guided tours, and networking meetups. Okay, so these are all Swiss people, founded by Ernest, Trudel, and Pauls. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing their names right. Perfect. What is the origin story of Art Basel? Founding key figures involved gather information on the evolution since its inception. One of the world's most prestigious international art fairs has a rich origin story that dates back to 1970. It was founded by three visionary Swiss gallerists. Search for images. Let's see, what do we have? Art Basel, Morris Hirschfield. Hmm. Okay, I see very less modern art and more. Oh, I saw modern art. Okay, yeah, this is the ones where people are like, oh, even I could paint this. Very interesting. These art enthusiasts had an ambitious vision to create a platform that would bring together the world's most distinguished galleries, collectors, curators, and art enthusiasts under one roof. The inaugural took place in Basel, Switzerland, and proved to be an immediate success. The first edition featured 90 galleries and 30 publishers from 10 countries, over 16,000 visitors. Wow, so even the first edition was a hit. 90 galleries, 30 publishers from 10 countries. The strong start laid the foundation for Art Basel's future growth and influence in the art world. The fair's success can be attributed to several factors. Timing. Founded to capitalize on the post war era, Art Basel distinguished itself, highlighting both its cultural and commercial nature. Hmm. Timing. It was founded to capitalize on the post war consumer society, which was rich in time, money, and new means of global communication. From the beginning, Art Basel distinguished itself by highlighting both its cultural and commercial nature. The fair consistently introduced new elements to keep it fresh and relevant. For example, in '73, it hosted its first special exhibition, American Art After Jackson Pollock, which began a series of one country special exhibitions. I hope I'm keeping the mic over here. My voice is much clearer. Let's see. Growth. By 75, just 5 years after the founding, Art Basel had already reached its present size of approximately 300 exhibitors with participating galleries from 21 countries and 37,000 visitors. It continued to evolve and expand its reach. Key milestones: 2002, launch of Art Basel Miami Beach, making its expansion to the American art market. 2013, debut of Hong Kong, solidifying its position as a truly global event. 2022, edition of Art Basel Paris, stands as a cornerstone of the contemporary art world, known for showcasing cutting edge art, shaping trends, and providing a platform for dialogue, discovery in the global art community. With participating galleries from 21 countries. Who were the key founders and what was their vision? Well, this is very interesting that they knew what art meant. Art was, when the countries are at war, you're focused on the very basic survival needs. But once the war is over, now you get into the consumer society, consumer post-war consumer society. You get into consuming, you get into things beyond just survival, which includes art, and they wanted to capitalize on that. So capitalize on the post-war consumer society, which was rich in time, money, and new means of global communication. Interesting. Let's see. These are three founders. Nice photo. It seems like the main guy is making calls. Founded in 1970 by three visionary Swiss gallerists, clear vision for the new venture to create an international art fair that would connect collectors, galleries, and artists under one roof, establish a platform where galleries could showcase and sell their work to buyers, establish a platform where galleries could showcase and sell their work to buyers, develop a fair that was open not only to gallery owners representing contemporary artists, but also to art dealers offering works from the 20th century. The vision proved successful from the start. The inaugural Art Basel in 1970 attracted over 16,000 visitors and featured 90 galleries from 10 countries, 30 art publishers. This strong beginning laid the foundation for Art Basel's future growth and influence in the art world. The concept of bringing together various segments of the art market in one location has since expanded globally. Future growth and influence in the art world. Now hosting annual fairs in Basel, Miami Beach, Hong Kong, and Paris, into leading global platform for connecting collectors, galleries, and artists, as well as its role in nurturing artist careers and supporting galleries. Good question. How did the inaugural Art Basel in 1970 differ from the current format? Let's see what we have. 1970 featured 90 galleries, 30 publishers, 10 countries, attracted 16,000 visitors. Even for the first edition, that is a lot of people. Showcased 285 galleries from 40 countries and regions, attracted 91,000 visitors. 285 galleries. We have this interesting picture. We need to look into this founder. Venue and duration was likely more compact event, while the current format utilizes a large commercial trade fair complex designed by Herzog and de Meuron. The Meuron sectors and programming 1970 edition focused primarily on gallery presentations. Current includes specialized sectors such as unlimited feature statements and edition. Offers citywide programming including the parkour sculpture trail. Incorporates large-scale installations and performances, around 70 in unlimited sector. Single event in Basel, Switzerland, expanded to include annual events in Miami Beach, Hong Kong, and Paris. Annual events in Miami, Hong Kong, and Paris. Oh, so it's happening every year. The current format incorporates digital platforms and virtual viewing rooms, which were not available. Evolved its curational strategy, introduced special exhibitions starting with American art after Jackson Pollock. 74 added the new Tendenzen, new trends sector to promote young artists. What has become a global phenomenon in the art world? Going from a modest yet successful start to a multi city, multifaceted event that shapes the international art market. What is the city of Basel known for? Significance attractions. Oh, check this out. Check this out. This is some beautiful, beautiful sunset, beautiful photography. But they do have their gray, cloudy days. Okay. Renowned for several distinctive features that contribute to its unique character and international reputation. Let's see what Perplexity creates. What do we have? What do we have? Basel is known as a city of culture, boasting the highest density of museums in Switzerland, with 40 museums in a small area. Oh, we have something. What is this? Basel. We have some stuff going on over here. Where did you create this from? Playground. Okay, so Perplexity is working with this company Playground to generate images. Interesting. High density museums, world class art institutions like Kunstmuseum Basel, featuring works by Picasso, Rembrandt, and Van Gogh. Host of Art Basel, one of the world's premier art exhibitions. Historical significance. The city's rich history is evident in its old town with well preserved architecture, including the late Gothic town hall and the Romanesque Gothic Basel Minster. Switzerland's oldest university, founded in 1460. Three surviving medieval city gates, including the 15th century Splentor. Spalentor. Geographical uniqueness. Situated at the meeting point of three countries: Switzerland, Germany, and France. Switzerland, Germany, and France. So they got Picasso, Rembrandt, and Van Gogh. Van Gogh is from Amsterdam, Netherlands, I believe, and Picasso from France, Italy. Okay. Divided by the Rhine River into Gross Basel and Klein Basel, known for its Mediterranean like climate with up to 300 days of sunshine annually. Wow. City is significant economic center, home to a major pharmaceutical companies like Roche and Novartis, important hub for the chemical industry and banking sector, venue for the annual Swiss Industries Fair. Cultural. The Basel Carnival, Fastnacht, Fastnacht, recognized as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage. Strong theatre presence with notable venues like the Musical Theatre Basel and Theatre Basel. Popular Basel Zoo, locally known as Zoli. City showcases a blend of historical and modern architecture, medieval landmarks coexisting with contemporary designs by renowned architects like Herzog and de Meuron. The Roche Towers and futuristic exhibition center as modern architectural highlights. High standard of living, numerous parks and green spaces, including the botanical gardens and Marion Garden, pedestrian and bike friendly city with Rhine ferries connecting different parts, voted as having one of the highest qualities of life globally. Hmm. What led Basel to have the highest density of museums in Switzerland? Reputation for having the highest density of museums. Citizens developed a strong passion for collecting art, rare objects, and scientific curiosities as early as 16th century. This tradition of private collector is known as Wunderkammer or cabinets of curiosities. Wunderkammer, Kammer. Museum de Kulturen. Beautiful, 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 interesting. Laid the foundation for many of Basel's museums. In 1661, Basel became the first European city to make art collections accessible to the public. City purchased the Ammerbach cabinet, cabinet, which later became part of the Kunstmuseum, establishing the world's first public museum. Basel's position as a center of trade and finance provided the resources necessary for citizens to amass significant collections. Hmm. Economic prosperity supported the development and maintenance of museums. University of Basel, founded in 1460, attracted scholars and thinkers like Erasmus, Para, Paracelsus, Paracelsus, and Nietzsche. This academic environment fostered a culture of knowledge and appreciation for art and science. Privately sponsored, offered back by foundations, significantly contributed to the high density and quality, embraced its identity as Switzerland's cultural capital, reinforced over centuries, leading to continued investments in museums and cultural institutions, were not disrupted by the wars of the 20th century. This continuity allowed for the preservation and growth of museum collections over time. Interesting. approximately 40 museums within its small area, creating an extraordinarily high density of cultural institutions compared to other metropolitan areas. Very interesting. Tell me the story of the founders of Art Basel. This would be interesting to see. What were they in before they got into making making the most prestigious and influential international arts fair? Phone. What's up with the phone? We need to look into Ernst. He seemed like the business guy, the guy who makes the calls, makes the deal. Each of these founders played a crucial role in establishing what would become a cornerstone of the global art market. Ernst was born in 1921 in Basel, Switzerland. Oh, oh, oh. Studying economics and art history at the University of Basel while working as an assistant in an antiquarian bookshop. While working as an assistant in an antiquarian bookshop, in 1945, at the age of 24, he acquired this bookshop and gradually transformed it into an art gallery. Hmm. At the age of 24, he acquired this bookshop where he worked as an assistant and transformed it into an art gallery. By 1950, he had fully converted the space into a gallery showcasing works by renowned artists such as Picasso, Bonnard, Degas, Renoir, and Matisse. Over the years, he organized around 300 exhibitions and became known as Europe's preeminent dealer in modern art. He's a dealer. This photo is all about a dealer. Trudel, often referred to as the Grand Dame of Basel, was a key figure in the city's art scene. She opened her Reichenter gallery in Basel in the 50s, named after the street where she lived with her husband. Over 44 years, Bruckner mounted more than 200 exhibitions, giving early shows to artists like Helmut Fedel and Franz Gersch. Bruckner was instrumental in the creation of Art Basel. It was her initial idea to start the fair, and she even chose the date to align with the auction period, aiming to attract a large group of international collectors. Hmm. She even chose the date to align with the auction period, aiming to attract a large group of international collectors. Pauls Hilt, the third co founder, also operated a gallery in Basel called Die Gallery Hilt. While less information is available, his contribution to the establishment was significant. Was born out of a meeting held on June 10, 1968 at 8 p.m. in a cafeteria in Basel. The founder's vision was to create a platform that would bring together the world's most distinguished galleries, collectors, curators, and art enthusiasts under one roof. Their initiative was a direct response to Kunstmark Con, now known as Art Cologne. Their initiative was a direct response to Art Cologne, which had started 3 years earlier but only admitted German galleries. Hmm. This is so interesting. Art Cologne started earlier, but they were very isolated, very focused on this one region. And someone comes in and they are like, that's a really cool idea. Let me scale it. Let me bring it to the world. And just because they have better execution, it doesn't matter who came up with the idea. Their execution was better. The founders saw an opportunity to create a more international fair in Switzerland. leveraging the country's favorable geographic location and liberal foreign exchange and finance policies. The inaugural Art Basel was an immediate success, attracting over 16,000 visitors and featuring 90 galleries and 30 publishers from 10 countries. The strong start laid the foundation of Art Basel's future growth and influence in the art world. The founders' combined expertise, vision, and connections in the art world were crucial to the fair's success. Their expertise, their vision, and connections, they all had already been running their own art galleries. Like if you look at Ernst in 1945, he converted this bookshop into an art gallery. And then in 1970, which is 25 years later, that's when he came up with this idea. So it's very interesting to see like they spent 25 years building connections with the art world, building expertise. They were really crucial to the fair success. Ernst's reputation as a leading dealer, Trudel's local influence and innovative ideas, and Balz's contribution all played vital roles in establishing Art Basel. Hmm. So Ernst was a leading dealer. Trudel was a local influence and had innovative ideas. They all played vital roles in establishing as a premier event in the international art calendar. Art Basel has expanded globally with additions in Miami, Hong Kong, and Paris, cementing its position as a cornerstone. Let's learn more about Ernst. Give me quotes from Ernst Baylor. I think he would have some very interesting quotes around art and business. Let's see. Okay, we have some. Let's see. Let's see. No, this is Max Ernst. Mm-mm. Mixed feelings when he enters the forest for the first time, delight and oppression, and what the romantics spoke of as being at one with nature. Wonderful joy in breathing freely in an open space, but also anxiety at being encircled by hostile trees, outside and inside at the same time, free and trapped. Homage to Ernst and Hildy Baylor. No, we don't have anything. Renowned Swiss art dealer and collector left behind several memorable quotes that reflects his passion for art and his approach to collecting. In order to find another good painting, I'm still a hunter, which was my pleasure through all these years. In order to find another good painting, I'm still a hunter, which was my pleasure through all these years. Lifelong enthusiasm for discovering exceptional artworks and his enduring passion for collecting. I offer you what no one has ever been allowed to do before. I let you choose them yourself. Hmm. I offer you what no one has ever been allowed to do before. I let you choose them yourself. It represents a significant moment in his career when Pablo Picasso allowed him to personally select paintings from his studio, a rare privilege that highlights Baylor's esteemed position in the art world. I offer you what no one has ever been allowed to do before. I let you choose them yourself. Oh, this is interesting. So Picasso is saying that come into my studio, pick what you want. His hunting instinct for great pieces and the respect he commanded among artists of the time, they reflect his enduring legacy as one of the most influential art dealers and collectors of the 20th century. This is interesting. So he knew Picasso. Were they were working together. So let's see. Oh, so this photo is Picasso, I guess. Is it Picasso? It's the late Picasso. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Cubism. Cubism. So interesting. Significantly influenced his career as an art dealer and collector, played a crucial role, establishing him one of the most influential figures. They became friends in the 50s. Wow. Developing a close relationship that lasted for years. The personal connection gave Baylor unique access to Picasso's work and insights into the artist's creative process. 66. Picasso granted Baylor an extraordinary privilege that would prove pivotal to his career. Hmm. So after they became friends, and as Picasso grew in, as Picasso's fame grew, as Picasso's art started being appreciated a lot, Baylor, since he was attached to his journey, he rose as well. So he also became a significant art dealer. During a visit to Mogen, Picasso allowed Baylor to personally select 26 paintings from his studio to sell. This level of trust and access was rare, even among art dealers, and significantly boosted Baylor's reputation and inventory. Acquisition of major work. He was able to acquire numerous important works by the artist. 66. Picasso lent Baylor 46 works for his Basel gallery, of which Baylor ultimately acquired 26. His collection grew to include 23 Picasso works, which became centerpieces of the Baylor Foundation Museum when it opened in 97. His close association with Picasso enhanced his expertise in the artist's work and boosted his credibility in the art world, allowed him to recognize undervalued Picasso works early on, contributing to the growth of his collection business, enabled him to curate significant exhibitions. 81. Baylor Gallery organized a comprehensive retrospective to mark the centenary of Picasso's birth, featured prominently in many of Baylor's exhibitions and in the permanent collection of his museum. Hmm. Tell me the story, life, and career of Ernst Baylor. Marked by passion, vision, and exceptional eye for quality. The son of a railway employee, he initially studied economics and art history. He initially studied economics and art history at the University of Basel, intending to become an economist. However, the outbreak of the World War II in 1939 prevented him from leaving Switzerland to work abroad as he had planned. He acquired an antiquarian bookshop where he had been working as an assistant, marked the beginning of his career in the art world, gradually transformed the bookshop into an art gallery holding his first exhibition of Japanese woodcuts in 47. Took off in the 50s, he began showcasing works by renowned artists such as Picasso, became world famous, hosting on 300 exhibitions over his lifetime. He acquired 340 artworks from the American collector J. David Thompson. Works by Cézanne, Klee, Monet, Picasso, Matisse, Leger, Mondrian, Braque, instantly elevating Baylor's status in the art world. He developed close relationships with many 20th century artists. He became friends with Picasso in 50s and in 66 allowed him to personally select 26 paintings from his studio to sell, a rare privilege that highlighted the trust and respect Baylor had earned. He co-founded Art Basel, which grew to become the world's leading art fair for modern contemporary art. 82, Ernst and his wife Hildy created the Baylor Foundation to make their private collection accessible to the public. Designed by Renzo Piano, opened in 97 in Rheichen near Basel. It houses the collection of about 200 post Impressionist, modern, and contemporary artworks. He received numerous honors, including an honorary doctorate from the University of Basel in 87. Chevalier dans l'ordre de Arts et des Lettres in 1985. He passed away in 2010, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most important dealers of the 20th century. Foundation Baylor continues to be Switzerland's most visited art museum, a testament to Baylor's enduring vision and passion. Tell me about how conducted business. Let's see if we have any unique insight into how he operated as an art dealer. Business practices, relationship with artists, characterized by his keen eye, strategic acquisitions, and strong relationship. Talent for recognizing undervalued works and making bold acquisitions. 60, he made a pivotal purchase of 340 artworks from American collector G. David Thompson, including pieces from Picasso, Matisse, Modigliani. Modigliani. He acquired 100 Giacometti works from Thompson's collection, which he used to establish the Giacometti Foundation. Interesting. Hmm. He became friends with Picasso, which led to a remarkable opportunity when he allowed him to choose any works he wanted from his studio. He served as Dubufay's exclusive representative for a time. He had an agreement with Kandinsky's widow regarding the artist's estate. Okay. He served as Dubufay's exclusive representative for a time. He had an agreement with Kandinsky's widow regarding the artist's estate. His gallery became known for its high quality exhibitions. He mounted over 300 exhibitions, each accompanied by carefully prepared catalogs. These shows often included borrowed works from museums and private collectors, increasing their prestige and drawing power. Extended beyond his gallery, he helped develop notable private collections and facilitated numerous museum acquisitions. He founded Art Basel, which became the world's leading art fair. He combined his passion for art with shrewd business practices. He specialized in 20th century art, recognizing that there were fewer opportunities for fakes in this period. He was known for his ability to outbid others at auctions due to his financial success. Reflected their taste. They acquired about 200 pieces by 40 of the most important artists of the last century. The collection became the foundation of the Baylor Foundation Museum. Tell me about Ern, Ernst Baylor's business acumen. This is what we are looking for, his business acumen. Strategic acquisitions, we did that. Relationship building. His network extended to prominent collectors and museums worldwide, allowing him to facilitate major art deals and support museum acquisitions. Eye for undervalued works. He often bought underrated works by artists like Monet, Van Gogh, and Henri Rousseau, selling them later at considerable profit when their prices increased. He set a new record for Willem the Koning by paying 180,000 for the Abstract Landscape Police Gazette. 89, he paid 14.7 million for Fernand Léger's Cubist painting Forms and Contrasts, again setting a record. 14.7 million. He organized over 300 exhibitions, each accompanied by carefully prepared catalogs. His shows often included borrowed works from museums and private collectors, increasing their prestige and drawing power. combined his passion for art with shrewd financial practices. He followed a simple rule: for every work sold, two new ones were bought, consistently growing his inventory and influence. For every work sold, two new ones were bought, consistently growing his inventory and influence. The wife oversaw the finances and managed the staff, ensuring a solid business foundation. Strategically focused on 20th century art, recognizing that there were fewer opportunities for fakes in this period compared to older works. Transformed him from a small bookshop owner to one of the most respected art dealers in the world, with a personal collection valued at 1.85 billion at the time of his death. His success stemmed from his ability to combine his passion for art with strategic business decisions, cultivate important relationships, and recognize emerging trends in the art market. Tell me more about how Baylor combined his passion for art with shrewd financial practices. There were some interesting questions over here, like how did his travel influence his ideas of collecting art? Let's see. Hmm. We have the same stuff. Okay. His wife became a constant companion in the business, helping to mount numerous art exhibitions in the 1950s, recognizing the potential for growth in the market. As a vehicle for their expanding personal art collection, demonstrating the commitment to both art and long term financial planning. Approximately 2 billion Swiss francs. How did his early life influence his career in the art world? Joey the Weave. I think that means the game of life. Joey the Weave. Weave. Search for images. Pretty much have the same images. He developed an interest in Japanese wood carvings, which became the subject of his first exhibition in 1947. The outbreak of war prevented him from leaving Switzerland. Take a job with Oscar Schloss, an antiquarian bookseller. Working for Oscar proved to be a formative experience for Baylor. Schloss, a German Buddhist who had fled Nazi persecution, informally educated his staff about literature, philosophy, and art during evening discussions. When Schloss died in 45, Baylor took over the debt-ridden shop with financial support from his future wife, Hildy Kunz. Wow. Baylor gradually shifted the focus of the business from antiquarian books to art. He began by dealing in graphic art such as lithographs by Henri Daumier and Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec. Lautrec. Henry the Henry de Toulouse-Lautrec. In 1947, he added his name to the shop, and by 1952, it had become Gallery Baylor. Baylor's refined eye for quality was first revealed in his debut exhibition of Japanese woodcuts. His early success derived from his ability to spot undervalued paintings by artists like Picasso and Impressionists such as Cezanne and Monet. Very interesting. Tell me the major milestones of Art Basel every year from 1970 up until now. Let's see what we have. History of the iconic art fair. 70 founded by Basel gallerists. Inaugural fair attracts 16,000 visitors, features 90 galleries. Hmm. 75 grows to nearly 300 exhibitors from 21 countries, attracting 37,000 visitors. 80s becomes a leading platform for photography, celebrating 150 years of the medium with exhibitions and dedicated galleries. 90s, the art film sector debuts at the Stad Kino Basel, showcasing films by and about artists. 2000, Art Unlimited is introduced, offering an open plan environment for ambitious contemporary media works. Art Basel Miami Beach launches with 160 galleries from 23 countries, attracting 30,000 visitors. Art Basel Conversations is introduced, featuring panel discussion with leading art world figures. Hong Kong debuts, attracting 60,000 visitors, launches its crowdfunding initiative in partnership with Kickstarter to support non-profit visual arts organization. BMW Art Journey initiative is introduced during Art Basel Hong Kong. Art Basel Cities initiative is introduced with Buenos Aires as the first partner city. 2017, Art Basel and UBS commissioned the first annual Global Art Market Report by Dr. Claire McAndrew. Basel Fair attracts 93,000 visitors and features 290 galleries from 35 countries. The 50th edition is cancelled due to the pandemic. Returns to Basel with an in-person event featuring 273 exhibitors. Art Basel expands to Paris, featuring 156 galleries. Who are some elites known to attend Art Basel? Whoa, you have a picture of Jeff Bezos. I believe that's Carly Kloss. That seems like the Kardashians. We got Snoop Dogg. That's ASAP Rocky. Okay. Wide array of celebrities, artists, and influential figures from various industries. Some notable elites known to attend include DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Sylvester Stallone, Owen Wilson. Musicians: Lady Gaga, Shakira, Jay Z, Beyonce, Janelle. Models: Giselle, Bella Hadid, Hailey Bieber, Victoria Beckham, Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner, Marina Abramovich. Athletes: Michael Phelps. Participate in various aspects of Art Basel, from viewing exhibitions and making art purchases to attending exclusive parties and events. The presence adds to the glamour and prestige of the fair, making it not just an art event but also a celebrity hotspot. What are the most memorable fashion moments from Art Basel? Hmm. No, this is different. Hmm. Celebrity style often make fashion statements. Gigi Hadid created a personalized collection for Miu Miu, featuring bag, shoes, and ready-to-wear items with hand-sewn tags signed by the model. Ice Spice attended Casablanca's exclusive bash at the Rainbow Room, showcasing her best club attire. Yara Shahidi and Venus Williams made an appearance at Gucci's snow globe inspired installation in Miami's design district. Fashion brands use Art Basel as a platform for exclusive events and collaborations. Pucci hosted a fun fair at Miami Beach Botanical Garden featuring interactive Puccified games and guests decked out in the brand's signature patterns. Fendi opened a new design district boutique with columns alluding to Rome and a Miami inspired color palette of pastels. Golden Goose celebrated a collaboration with artist Walfrey at the Miami boutique, known for its eclectic street style, where attendees merge streetwear with high fashion as an expression of individuality, creating a vibrant atmosphere of personal style. Cutting edge fashion that blurs the lines between art and clothing, featuring avant garde designs, avant garde designs, bold prints, and daring silhouettes. Limited edition pieces and accessories inspired by contemporary art are often introduced during the fair. Hmm, interesting. What are what are some memorable what are some memorable installations? Brand. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Brand installation. Some memorable. Okay, let's see. What are some memorable brand installation from Basel? Balenciaga. Oh, that's a couch. Hmm. This would seem like Gucci. This is Creed. Okay. This is Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton. LV. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. BMW collaborated with artist Alex Israel to present Remember, an AI powered video installation in the collector's lounge. This immersive work used visitors' smartphone footage to create real time art across 7 custom designed screens, showcasing the fusion of art and technology. Create real time art across 7 custom designed screens. Casa Dragon's tasting room. The tequila brand partnered with Studio, Gloria Cortina Studio to create a sleek tasting room featuring Mesoamerican and Mexican motifs. This intimate lounge hosted exclusive talks and an art tender series where artists crafted specialty cocktails. Cartier's Trinity 100 pop-up, two-story exhibit dedicated to the iconic Trinity range, featured original 1920s rings, iconic 70s ad campaigns, and a giant film strip sculpture with Paul Mescal's face, along with the new Trinity Wild Fine jewelry collection. Fendi's Enigma collaboration. They collaborated with artist Louis Camino on a series of wood and stone inlaid furniture at Design Miami, combining Roman marble with fairy tale inspired cabinet designs. Hmm. Bottega Veneta's The Ark. Giant animal chairs previously seen at Milan Fashion Week as a museum worthy menagerie called The Ark at Design Miami. These unique pieces, designed by creative director Matthew Blasey, showcase the brand's innovative approach to design and art. Pucci made a bold statement by wrapping the entrance to Art Basel Miami with their most famous catwalk motif, effectively bringing their iconic fashion prints into the art world. Hmm. What is the cultural impact of Art Basel? The epicenter of the global art world. A Tale of Two Art Basels, the $120,000 banana installation. Hmm. Shaping contemporary art trends. It showcases cutting edge contemporary art, bringing new and emerging styles to the forefront. Forefront. The fair has helped legitimize various art forms, including street art, graffiti, installation art, and performance art. By featuring digital and technological works alongside traditional art forms, it bridges the gap between art and technology, encouraging dialogue and collaboration. Launching artist career. It offers exposure to a global audience of collectors, curators, and art enthusiasts. Many artists have seen their careers launch or significantly advance through participation in Art Basel. The fair's reputation for showcasing innovative contemporary art drives demand for featured works, facilitates international artistic dialogue, and brings together galleries and artists from around the world, promoting cross cultural exchanges. The fair has expanded its focus to include artists from emerging art markets in Asia and Africa. This global representation broadens perspectives and enriches the contemporary art discourse. Transforming host cities. In Miami, it has transformed the city's art scene and economy with its influence felt year round, contributed to Miami becoming a thriving cultural hub, attracting artists and collectors throughout the year, stimulated the growth of local galleries, museums, and art institutions. Art Basel generates significant revenue for host cities, with economists estimating a $500 million impact on Miami's economy. Miami's mayor noting that more private jets show up to Art Basel than the Super Bowl. The event has become a catalyst for urban regeneration and cultural tourism. Hmm. What does the Miami mayor mean by more private jets show up to the Art Basel than Super Bowl? Let's see what we have. Attracts a wealthy clientele who prefer to travel by private jets, indicating the high end nature of the event. Substantial economic boost for Miami. Art Basel has a $500 million impact on the city from various activities, including hotel stays, dining, and shopping. High number of private jets indicate that Art Basel draws visitors from around the world, emphasizing its international significance. The mayor underscores Art Basel's prestige and its ability to attract high profile visitors. As a major driver of luxury tourism for Miami, potentially even surpassing other major events in terms of attracting wealthy visitors. What led Art Basel to pick Miami for the fair? Let's see. Position as a gateway between North and South America made it an ideal nexus for connecting artists, collectors, and art enthusiasts from across the Americas. Vibrant art scene already had a thriving local art community, providing a strong foundation for the fair. City's reputation as a cultural melting point aligned well with Art Basel's international focus. Miami's beautiful coastal setting and warm climate made it appealing to visitors, especially during the December timing of the fair. Offered opportunities for expanding the city's cultural landscape, which Art Basel had has indeed influenced. Hmm. Expanding the city's cultural landscape, tourism infrastructure, and potential for significant economic impact were likely considerations. The perfect North American host for Art Basel, allowing them to establish itself as a major cultural and economic event in the region. Hmm. Design Miami. How did Miami's art scene evolve after Art Basel's arrival? Transformed the city from a regional art enclave into a global art stronghold. Catalyzed the growth of Miami Art Week, which now features 20 satellite fairs and countless events throughout the city. Miami Beach. Hmm. Profound economic impact, with economists estimating a $500 million boost to Miami's economy during Art Week. Helped help fuel the city's year-round commitment to the arts. The Knight Foundation has infused more than 165 million into the art scene through grant programs. New institutions have emerged, such as the Institute of Contemporary Art in the Design District. Existing museums like the Bays have received support and gained prominence. New art focused neighborhoods have developed. Winwood has become known for street art and contemporary galleries. Alapate has seen a burgeoning art scene with emerging galleries and experimental spaces. Established galleries like Nina Johnson and Mindy Solomon, founded 2009, have adapted to market changes while maintaining a strong local focus. There's been a growing focus on nurturing and promoting local artistic talent. Institutions like ICA Miami are committed to representing Miami based artists in their collections. There's an increased interest in collecting work by locally based artists, attracting galleries, artists, and collectors from around the world. The city now supports an ecosystem of art events that is unique globally, cementing its status as an art world capital. Beautiful. All right, that's the stream. Thank you.